Hello and welcome back. It's been about a week since I played. Not week, week since I last played. We're exactly where we left off. I did notice, however, when I was opening the map, that Nev and Daphrin are in the same room for some reason, so I'm gonna visit them first before I go anywhere else. But the plan is to go to the crow stuff with Chance, who disappeared and perhaps became blighted. I don't know. But yeah, last session we had essentially just a series of events was just yeah, the hilarious, unfortunate circumstances that led to me just getting frustrated, but in a funny haha way. And I'm not easily too properly frustrated, but yeah.
So the wardens uncover a journal. It leads to a clutch of griffin eggs, and the damn things hatch.
Is there a question in there?
Usually there would be. Guess I'm still stunned.
Come on, you must have seen Stranger.
Sure, but I wish I'd seen that.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, she is the detective, so she'd be curious about, the griffin still being alive. So what is this? Okay, I was like, is that a Kunari? No, it's just the horns are also, the blighted and whatnot, the darkspawn. But yeah, right. No cutscene or anything, just a conversation. That's fine. But yes, I would say just yeah. Unlucky circumstance can be hilarious. Let's see. So. We are headed to Treviso once more to complete whatever side quests we have there before we proceed to recruit our two, I think, last companions that are remain. Yeah, it's been a while. Though I think talk to Harding. Yeah, so we might speak to Harding first before we leave, since we're at the lighthouse already, to pick up the other quest as well. And then we'll do the side quest and then choose which one of the two main quests we want to do first.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
Tash with two A's. They just made the name complicated just to be annoying instead of just Tash with one A. What's happening in Ravane?
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the kingdom.
Okay. No
I
context on
wouldn't
the
be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and eastern Tevinter.
Damn,
Alright.
the Kunari on a roll, I guess.
We'll be ready.
Imperialist twats. Maybe we should help.
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to
I mean, there are a fair few dragons, to be honest, given the prior
Head
games.
out whenever you're ready.
Some of them blighted, some are just regular, but still. Ooh, did she always have a weird little small pool thingy in here? Huh, maybe just forgot about her room, but it's a nice room. In general, I love the decor of this place. Perhaps not the crumbling, fade stuff, but the insides of the rooms are nice. But yeah, let's go to Teresa. Yeah. Travel, why is it not? Is it there? Okay, there we go. Maybe I wasn't pressing the right button. So we don't have Lucanus. Perhaps we won't have him till later in the main plot, perhaps. Who do you have to level up? Belar and Harding, I remember. Daphrin, inspect levels. 4, 4, 4. Yeah, so anyone but Nev will do. Okay, Daphrin and Belar, both of you are the lowest level, so. Not sure if they combo properly, but we're sub-questing, so it's gotta be fine.
Come on. We have to find Chance before he gets to the market.
Okay, is it far away? Do I teleport or walk? Teleport. From this one, perhaps? We did get all of the beacons back at least, so any quest they do give us
Come on.
in this area
We
shouldn't be
have
too
to find
far.
Chance before he gets to the market.
I interrupted his dialogue, right? He's just gonna repeat it all over again. No, thankfully that's it. Much of dialogue here, but is it like you stay and then you hear it? Yeah.
Help. Help. Blightstick.
We are on it, yes.
I was trained to deal with dueling injuries, light slashes and puncture wounds, occasional poisoning.
I do wonder how the other map looks after the invasion as well. Do appreciate, you know, that they changed it up a bit essentially. Let's see. Let's proceed over here. Ooh. Hello.
Lighted on the left, other injuries on the right. Don't let the blight spread.
Yes, they are.
The Antam make demands.
Were they inspired by anything in real life or the Blight, or they coincidence? I mean, the Blight was always there, but the whole contagion element.
Look! Dead on Tom. A lot of dead on Tom.
Did Chance do this? He was going to see the Market Master. Let's find her.
What if, like, after being blighted, sure they serve the Elfin gods, but what if they use their powers as well to still get revenge on the ones they hated themselves? What if part of their personality still remains since they're more advanced blighted than the usual ones? Could be a nice twist. Yeah, ooh, can you harvest the power of the blight for yourself, I guess. We'll see whether they do anything of the sort. Hello?
Excuse me, did a crow named Chance come by recently?
He saved us, is what he did. The Antam were planning a raid to steal our supplies for the
Okay, so those are the Antam.
We
Okay.
heard them right outside the gates. Chance dealt with the brutes before they even set foot into the market. And he left you a note.
My time is running out, I do not wish to be... Okay. Okay, so he's already, yeah, given up on not becoming, or rather, given up, given that he's becoming a
Chance
blighted
is
monster.
blighted.
Yeah.
He asked us to make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. He's waiting for us. In the Drown District.
Oh well. Chance, was lovely to meet you, but we must put you down. And we thankfully have a beacon for that. So he doesn't even make us run for it.
We're close to where Chance's note said he'd be.
I wonder whether, given this is like some sort of plot line, whether they'll play it as, you know, that he's actually fully blighted, or that he's still perhaps... Oh, I forgot that I don't have the fire ability anymore. I have this thing. This for a single target, there we go. I love that he just floats in the air because I pushed him up, that's lovely. Can I... Yes, I can, perfect. I need to pop that Zit over there. Maybe if they come close, I can do this. Premature, but so... ouch, hold on. Let me jump... jump out is the other one, not the dodge, okay. Probably do this instead. Where's the other one? I'm missing it? Oh, it's connecting there, okay. So I should see... up in the ceiling? Or rather, roof, sorry. Oh no, over here. I'll just leave my companions to fight on their own. Hold on. Yeah. Plantish. Oh damn, that's very effective. So we just kill the rest of them. Also, the necromancy thing I spawn is just a skull that goes towards my enemies, not like an actual minion or anything. Let's buff ourselves up before starting to shoot them.
I'm ready to go again.
I'm sure you are, mister. Fuck it.
As you say.
Kind of missed because we had to apply it first and then detonate it, I guess, but this is the other way around. That's fine. We should probably, yeah, just pop the Zit. So maybe deal with him first? I don't know. God, these are fast. Should I, Fate Bolts, go ahead. I'll get this one. I want to stay in the blighted pool, otherwise I take like damage and stuff. Yeah, I don't think this will stop spawning unless I actually take care of the big one. Where are you, mister?
That's Chance.
Yeah, he's not very sentient anymore, that's true. A lot of armor damage, there we go. And then we can start doing AoE. And we can pop the Zip next to him, like the explosive one. Guess it worked. Okay. Some damage. Oh, these fucker dodges as well. Oh fuck, okay. I thought I was casting the spell immune, but guess not. And I guess, I'm sorry Shaz, but you're gonna get ulted in the face. No, he still has access to it. Boss no less. A frozen boss at that.
Thank you, friends.
Oh no, there, lovely. Okay.
Chance saved a lot of people. Against the odds.
No.
Death. Sacrifice.
Let's let Taya and Viaga know what happened here.
Of all the crows, Chance must have been the only one who's seen this consistently useful and not shady. So, good job, Chance. Although we should probably teleport out of here. If we're going back to the, to the base. Okay. I wonder though if following the chain of quests here gives us Lucanus back, or if we'll actually need to progress the main story. I'm guessing the second one.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later.
All right.
Oh, you two lovebirds, how is it going?
We found Chance. He saved the market from Antom before Blight took him over.
Thank you for giving him a kinder end.
His name will be on the memorial we are building for all the lost.
Please, visit later if you wish to see it.
Oh, I'd focus on getting the city back before building a memorial, but you know, you do you. Like, so for this, I remember we can't advance here. Heavy damage, control abilities. You know, what we're gonna do is actually head back here and check which ones are worth. Control abilities do more damage armor, probably because I am using at least one of them, right? This is at least control. So yeah, Shadow Control. Why not? And then perhaps area ability stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, absolutely. Good for now. Let's see. No more quests here then? Nothing in sight? No, which means, ladies and gentlemen, we can, I believe, advance to the main two quests. We'll start with the Grand Necropolis one, which we picked up first. And it's Grand Necropolis, why would I go there? We get another mage on our team. So we don't have that many, we do only have Never myself, I believe. What am I looking for? World map, there we go. Ravane is there, okay, okay, yeah, let me check the map. I'm thinking like, where have I been? In like the other games, I mean. 100% unavailable. Well, that's probably going to be available eventually, I guess. Is this like Orlais? No, this is the mark of the Inquisition. Guessing this and this is the first two games, and then, or is it Free Marches? I don't know. I know it's the first time we've been all the way up here to Vinter and that stuff, and Antiva. But yeah, okay. Let us go to Necropolis Halls with new character. Okay, old man looking. Who do we bring? Who was it? His contact was Belara. I hate to do this to myself, but I guess we're going Belara, right? I think the contact was Belara, was it not? Yeah, I believe so. And then Harding is the other one. Yeah, so the game chose for me, narratively speaking. Okay. I'm curious because I know blood magic has a bad connotation, but does necromancy as well in general? Like in other fantasy medium
This
many
is
times.
it. But no sign of the professor.
I imagine the Grand Necropolis Hall is not exactly a small affair.
Disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't. Oh.
Yeah, they're off to mine, I guess. So I guess necromancers might be used for, you know.
Surprise.
Oh.
Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Yes, like let the important one speak, Belara. Piss off. Like, but no. It's funny that she says like, oh, we need an expert in the Fade when she's supposed to be the expert in the Fade, but she's just incompetent. And our character as well should be an expert in the Fade and other artifacts, but you know, the plot necessitates what it necessitates, I guess. The skull helmet thing, I'm curious about it. I thought maybe it's, you know, some necromantic, you know, being, an undead that was speaking for him, you know.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Yeah, whatever that means.
You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here.
I mean, he seems like a stereotypical British gentleman of sorts.
Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Sure.
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Alright. Let me. This just leads to the entrance. Yes, okay. I'm like, do I, investigate before leaving? But yeah, no. I'm thinking if we've ever heard of this place before. I don't think so. Necropolis halls or stuff like that. Probably the Navarra bit, but.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
I'm wondering, because if Orlays was, the French, if this is just going to be like British people and them being partially undead to do the shitty cuisine. No, just kidding. I mean, the cuisine is kind of horrible, but having lived in London for a few years myself. Though thankfully in London had a bunch of food from all places, which is appreciated. Ooh, so the ore we need for the upgrades is in this map. Okay, so let's let's loot however much we can, because otherwise we can't get the upgrades. Because I remember that's the only thing we lacked.
Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
I mean, he keeps mentioning a lot of, like, magical jargon, but there's little explanation of it. Like, the flame, the bell, everything else I would like to know a bit more. One thing is, why is this place... Is it supposed to be in rubble? I get that it's, a necromantic hall, but I assumed, like, it's going to be some academic institution for necromancers, I guess. Part cemetery, part academia. But, it's a bit in shambles.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Okay, so I can enter the area where the problem is. I was like, should I enter this, you know, dark looking thing? What do you have though? Hold on. The bell tolls. Applies quiet as on hit. Whatever that means. Applies weakened. Okay, I'm curious what these abilities look like. So let me try them out.
Singled you out.
Okay. Oh, so it's this thing. I remember we bought it. And it's with the weird moon thingies. Okay, he's done. I still have to run. Oh no, he's teleporting around.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Can I? No, it has a cooldown as well. Can I try out the ability without anyone here? You know, probably requires a target there. Nothing else. Yeah, let's proceed. Because I remember necromancy was available throughout the games almost, and I remember, for instance, the Inquisitor's lover of mine back in the third game had necromancy spells by default unless you change them, but there was just not much like importance placed upon it, if that makes sense. What's the word for it? I have a word in mind, but I don't remember. Impetus? That is that it? Not much impetus? No. I don't know. Importance is good enough. It's fine. Sometimes like I remember there was a fancy word for this, but what was it? Like if you're gonna, you know, hang out with this guy, I need fancy words. Okay, let me into here first, I guess.
The door and chained the sunken star.
Yeah, another magical jargon about the sunken star. Just
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
Well, they have the exact same attack pattern as the, you know, the dark spawn. So, tad bit lazy, you know, combat design there. Oh, though when we kill one, the like. Yeah, that thing pops out and goes towards the next, so not too hard to kill them. What did I need to do though? Defeating. I was like, do I need to actually do some mechanics to stop them from spawning? Maybe not. Though, hold on, I needed to. I forgot to test out his new ability. It's fine. We'll get him permanently. So.
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Okay. Still a bit much magical jargon-esque without much, you know, explanation, but okay. Why the star and the bell? You know, if you wanna do world building, you have to be more. What's the word? Now I am missing the word. Concise, or not concise in this case, because it's not like an explanation. Essentially, fuse the two concepts together if they fulfill the same. Utility / purpose in the world. You know, why have two of the two generic things that together do one thing? You know, unless it's because the quest requires two areas that must be freed.
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
You sure you can't do this, mister? It's your fucking place, is it not? Yeah, so leave us to do the dirty work for him. Aye. Okay, there's a chest, but can I actually...
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
I do remember the wisp from before. It's not the first time we encountered them. Oh no, me stones behind the gates and the bars.
The upper chambers, where we can free the bell.
There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
Yeah, blocked. I can't enter there. Probably like how we're gonna
we can
exit.
help here, Professor.
You already have, Bellara, and it's just Emmerich. Please.
Right, Professor.
Emmerich is a
assume
cool
your
name
visit
though. I
has to
like
do
it.
with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fade?
Oh, just a little. Watch ahead.
See if I can. Ah, now he has armor, so maybe. It still works, just a bit weaker, but still not getting pushed out of the place. Okay, now. So, entangling spirits. Yeah, we try to quiet us, and for you, we need the pull. Yeah.
For sure.
Well, now we can't really see the other ability too well because the visual mess that is going on screen. Ah, fuck, they have like super armor against that. Okay, that's fine. They don't have super armor against this, so enjoy. Do we have... Okay, just barely. Come on, Steve. Nice, just keep them there. And... belt holes. Voila. Ah, fuck, there's more. I was like, yeah, we're done. Just didn't see them, I guess. And I'll just come closer. There we go. I should probably do the armor breaking thing. Doesn't do much damage outside of armor though, so it's mostly for breaking armor, I guess. Because my spells struggle with that a bit. Except the control one, which now is upgraded to do more damage to armor.
A solid blow.
All these people. Not worth it.
At the ready.
Except improve that. There you go. Still more, or no? We're good. Want to skip something? Just loot here. A lot of conspicuous boxes here. Oh, it's the ult. Ah, should have probably ulted then, I guess. There's still only a few left by the time I got the ult up, so. Okay. As per usual, the place looks kind of sick. Sick because it's undead, right? No. It's pretty, even though in you know, miserable, you know, gruely sort of. Oh fuck! I use a potion. It's fine. There's a potion thing right there. I misclicked. To jump. Is this faster than sprinting? Ah fuck! There was one right there. It needed to be. All right, so. Ooh. Ah, this is probably to return, but I'll use it in advance. Okay. More weird spirits. Anything here? Nope. Unless we want to join the undead.
This magic, it drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Okay, so it's... I'm like wondering, should I like try to brave the area, you know, there so I can get the loot that's probably hiding behind it? AKA, you know, Exhibit A here. Is there any on the other side? Not I can see. So I guess we just walk around it. Not too complex a puzzle, must say. And mementos? Yes. We just had the upgrade recently, so not like we need it, but... I don't want that we should just die if you enter it, but like, why would you? You know? I mean, we could to try it, but it is quite, you know, in the middle of the road, so it's easy to avoid. I really want to go to that side. Okay, there is an entry to that side from the other side. This side, I mean. It's just a lot of sides, it's hard to explain. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Ah, but there's the door already, but there's stuff over here. Yeah, no, I'm not skipping it. Like, give me just a moment. Okay, pure crystals, lovely, ores, whatever they're called. Oh, crap. So, there's pathway there. Okay, we'll grab the chest and probably then proceed through where we must. Slow down a bit so I don't fall. Precious Decay. View. Necrotic Gem. This would be lovely if I were playing a necrotic-based character, but no. And I believe I cannot give it to companions, right? Companions don't wear the rings. I guess unless I romance them. Let's see. Oh. Oh, we actually need the
do this without a wisp.
Right. Do I need to pop it open? I guess so. Yeah. So it's it's unavoidable combat one way or another. That's fine.
Thanks, Emery. My pleasure.
So it's just not too flashy. You know, I kind of prefer Bird Man instead of this one. So that. So at least leave wisps. So what's this all going? Oh, this thing is still going. Okay. Didn't intend it to, but you know, go ahead. It just grows in size as it goes. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, look at it go. Ginormous. Which would mean we can also pop this one open to proceed here, right? Because these are not leaving wisp behind, so I'm wondering whether what do you call it? The wisps are behind that door instead. Is possible. Right, let's see. I thought I dodged all of them and apparently I could just, you know.
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
Okay. Any reason why? Like, I slightly complain because I'm guessing none of these magical jargon elements will ever be explained in any way or form. As soon as we leave this map, they won't be relevant anymore. Which we know, like, you know. There we go. Pop them like zits, and I mean, most of them haven't found a single wisp, so I don't know. Ah, fuck, I thought there were the two things in front, if there weren't. Ah, fuck, didn't notice him. Hello. I'm gonna have to, this one does more damage, so. It's not flashy at all. Yeah, I mean, his basic attacks looks more flashy than that. Though, Balara, heal me, please. I should have arranged Balara on the right side. I like having the healer there, but that's fine. So, what do we do about the wisps, though?
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps
Yeah.
around.
Then I shall call for aid.
Ah, okay. Maybe he has the ability to do the tap thing, or just for plot line reasons he has at this moment.
They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Okay. Fetch quest. Fun.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
I don't know what to say about that. Because it's like, are they less dangerous because they're sort of like domesticated wisps in the necropolis? Like, I don't get it. And the aggro ones just don't stay put and leave to wherever they want. I mean, it would make some sense. Yeah, took me a while to realize that all these are smashables, well, otherwise I might have smashed a lot of them at the beginning of the map as well, but...
well done.
So that door there will be like, ooh, content after we complete the first mission here.
We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Okay, more bubbles.
They're firing at us.
Oh, that's from very fucking far away, okay. I mean, this is the ultimate charge thing, yeah, which I do not need at present. I might just go and ult the mage once I pop the bubble, perhaps. Oh, there's like a... Can I... Oh, I drawn it. Okay. I thought it wasn't that deep. I guess I'll have to go the long way around. Fair. Let me run. Death chill mage, death chill mage. So, how do I handle you fucks? Do this. Did he fall in the water? Is that what I saw? Or should I keep the ult for the boss? I really don't know. Can I drag them into the water though? Is he gonna fall into it? Not quite, it's still going, okay. That fucking ball is gigantic. Let's toss him at him, I guess. Oh, wait, why did this one pop earlier? That's the confusing bit. If it collides against something perhaps? Oh no, I need to actually, yeah, in case I take more damage. Get back and then fuck up with this. And now it pops as soon as it hits. Okay, ragdoll around. Let's see. We're using my allies' spells and stuff. Do I reach with their stuff? This and that. I wonder whether these are even AoE or single target. This one looks very single target at least. Is that it?
Excellent. All safe?
Got the loot. Hold on. Can't enter here, can we? Yeah, no. Blocked out for the quest. Which means I'll have to re-explore. This is probably why I wanted to use the ultimate, because I was thinking I forgot. Could have recharged. At least part of it doesn't recharge fully. I needed yeah, I use a potion. Is there any potion box around? Might be good to have before we get into a boss fight or anything. We do have Balar for emergency healing, though. Like, she does a lot of fucking damage with her, you know, sucky trap spell. So if we can avoid having to waste her, you know, spell slot, I guess, on that, it might be good.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Oh,
their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing them will banish them, but we must...
Control damage, control abilities... Might be good later on, not at present. Yeah, I only have one of them.
First place.
Oh, it's like there's something shiny here. Can we get up? Yes. Okay. What the hell is the wood doing here? Okay, so it's all the way here. Was the path straightwards lead anywhere else? Oh, it's like a fork on the road. Okay, we'll take this one and then come back for the loot down below. Yeah. That looks so clunky. Yeah, some of the jumping mechanics look funny sometimes.
Where are you from?
Spent some time in Arlethan.
The old elven forest? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Are they in the underground? Is this the underground then, fully? I guess? Maybe? I don't know. I haven't gotten much context about this place. So, yeah. Not sure. different loot places. It's over here, yes. Ooh. Alright, there we go. This is permanent, I believe, so I don't have to rush or anything. Comfier than the Lucanus ability. Oh, it leads upwards, okay. Big chest. No, hold on, I gotta jump. And stairs as well. So over there we jump. Yeah. Oh, we got an outfit. Hold on, can I change on the go? Or is it just? It's just at yeah, probably when I'm at the lighthouse. Makes sense. Let's see. Let's do this and then, yep, that works. Memento, and let's see if we get anything special. Is it just going to be a lot of, yeah, necrotic damage? Yeah, necrosis I believe is like the dot DPS thing. That some necrotic spells do. I'm confused. How do I... I'm looking like through the railings if I can see any entrance or anything. Not quite. This might be a unlockable thing after the quest. I'm guessing by sub-quest, perhaps. Like we saw in Alathan Forest last session. Or two last sessions. I don't remember which one it was.
This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But it's very calm about it all.
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis.
He's gonna talk to the undead, perhaps. Chattering Signet. Oh, this is for the actual character. Hold on. What's his actual, like, did he not have an item before? Companions. Is he even available yet? Emmerich, yes. Yep, he did not. That's fair. We'll also have to find a keepsake for him. Does he have other? He does not. Okay, so he's still... I have to unlock most of his abilities. Interesting. It's like never early on. I gotta do this as well, but my priority was looting the place first.
Our final pass to the bell. It's
too many shiny things. Oh, we need a wisp. Ugh.
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlathan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
He gave some, vague explanation of the differences between the bell and the star, but yeah, I would have done it differently myself in terms of world building. Let's see. We're getting all edgy with the fire and stuff.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin.
Question the witness, perhaps?
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori.
Okay.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
I mean,
what did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
So he's the only one who can do it. Interesting. I was going to say, though, the Venatori, we are fairly close by to the... Hold on, I gotta... this thing will dissipate. We are, I guess, a bit close by to the Venatori base of the town and all.
I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle!
Just eavesdrop before proceeding. My god, with the bloody red gates everywhere. I mean, One could have guessed it was a Venatori, that's what they always do.
They have no place in these halls.
Nah, actually, just... why the fuck not? Just absolutely obliterate them with this. Grave robber captain? More like, you know, puny insignificant insect getting destroyed by mages. Oh, hello. Barely noticed you there, I thought it was one of ours. That's also behind us. Okay, we should handle this one, and then...
I feel and obey.
Doesn't have too much against barrier, I don't think, but still do something. And we get to loot around here.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Your magic.
Oh, it's the other side, isn't it? Fuck.
We're obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
I'll fill you in on them later.
Overflow legendary rune. Legendary rune? Hold on. Guess we gonna check that one out. Because we have just regular runes. Yeah, what does it do? Rune. Are they all... yeah, they're just... they're just called legendary to be legendary. Potion's additional effects are applied. What is my additional effect in the potion? Healing received. It's just absolutely worthless. And, I mean, +1 potion is nice passively. What are the other passives though? Resistances, damage versus health, cold. Do we sacrifice resistances for one more potion? I think it's maybe worth it, honestly. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Because like we haven't gotten one shot yet, and we do sometimes struggle with potions when we are in boss fights, because I'm squishy as fuck and get hit constantly, and that way we don't have to rely too much on the healing ability from Ballara or Harding, so or Lucanus, but yeah, he's in detention. He's in naughty prison, but you know, being depressed. I'm like waiting for them to unfreeze so I can properly do this. There we go. Much better. Ah, fuck, I thought he would have been absorbed by the ball, but no. There we go. I'm gonna get this and this. Yeah, absolutely no flare to those abilities. I will see what other abilities he unlocks, but if he has no flare to his spells, I'll be disappointed.
That's the last of them.
Don't do an edgy necromancy character and then proceed not to have any edge to them. It's criminal. Let's see. Get some of my ulti back. There we go. Lovely.
This looks interesting.
A spirit labyrinth? I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Vinter.
Right, but what do we not do anything with it? Like, let's see.
What's this?
Oh, it's just like interacting
to
with
store the magic
weird
the
stuff then.
Venatori intended to siphon away from us.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Alright, so they're doing human sacrifices as well. No surprise.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
I did like that sentence. Like, will be put to work because it's undead. We get it. We'll kill them. Yeah, no. I mean, that's why I don't dislike the new character. It's certainly no Ballara. You know, it's just I can't with a Ballara hate. But no, he seems nice. Bit plain thus far. I didn't like his last line, but seems a bit, you know, too
The
posh and
Sunken Star
boring
can
thus
help
far.
us
I
if
don't
we
know.
break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
I say, well, speaking a British accent. Well, partially British. I'm not British myself, so. British inspired, I guess, from having lived there. Well. Okay, so these are just bigger versions of the usual crystals we destroy.
Excellent.
There's one chain! he shouted for no reason whatsoever, even though he was completely not in danger or anything. Probably maybe when the other fucker was around, but you'll still get absorbed in the mega giant ball of doom that seems to be continuing for some reason when the other stopped. It's very confusing how it mechanically works. Maybe I'll have to reread the ability, but I don't know. Maybe it keeps healing more people, it gets bigger, aside from only, you know, getting bigger when it moves around. God, it works on almost everything except bosses. It's lovely. Does this follow the ball? It does not. Okay, so Balara, unsurprisingly, doesn't work well with my character. Let me just at least now I'll wait for 12 seconds to heal. It's like Balara, not even your spells help mine. I mean, they do work well with the other stuff, like the regular freeze and whatnot, but let's just there's a potion right there. It's fine. We'll get Balara's one. Combat here, any sort?
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
We do. Let me, yep, that. Knew it. Suspicious vox is detected. We'll get some more gold. Lovely. I used to appreciate that some other games, like, you just get so much fucking gold that at some point it's like it's not even, you know, worth your time collecting it. But in this one I've actually had to, you know, collect gold to be able to buy most of the items we need, and, you know, the mementos and whatnot. Sometimes I don't have enough gold to buy in what's in a merchant's shop and the like. There's one too many of these fucking crystal things, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen next.
Be ready.
Ah, fuck, there's
The
loot over
ritual
there.
to wake the bell will draw
Wait, important stuff is happening. We're looting.
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
Okay, so it's one of those wave protection thingies. Fair enough. I kind of like him better with his skull mask on. Okay.
There's the Venatorian.
Alright, are they from every direction? Come on, come closer. Come on. Group up for me, please. Nice, nice, nice. Give it a second. Give it a second. I'm gonna wait. And then around when you're unfrozen, there we go. And then, I mean, it doesn't combine, but at least it'll do some more extra damage. Obviously, it does more damage than mine, though it is stationary. It doesn't move around.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
Can I pop the... yeah, the bubble, there we go. Oh, fuck, okay, hello. I'll pop this, and... there we go. Okay, maybe I have to... I mean, sure, we could have saved it till the boss, but it seems to be a wave battle for 2 and 15 minutes, so... Oh, hello! Is that a new one? He looks like a dog. Oh, not quite a dog. More like the statue encounter, I guess. Can you please just... He froze in the flying position. That's hilarious. He just bugged. Okay, hold on. How to deal with the one hitting us with range attacks? Is it that one? Looks like it. Okay, give me just a second, mister. We'll be right with you. Speaking of, let's do some stuffs. Quietus. I'm guessing Quietus might be an ability specifically available to him, or maybe Necromancy Magic in general. But wouldn't be surprised if it's like a Diva exclusive to one of the characters.
Get clear.
I mean, it mostly says survive, so we don't actually have to kill anyone, really. drops an ad, but that's fine. Very dead. I'm sorry, Doggle. Before you head up to this guy. Oh my god, he actually dodged it through his iframes. That's fine. We'll just go loot the place, I guess. Do we have? Yes. Okay. Quiet. I'm gonna check if I see what it does. Ooh, nice. Shockwave. Is it damage per second? I think it is. Yeah, 95 out of. Yeah, probably. Ouch! 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 Okay, hello. Let me just buy this in advance. Ah, fuck, multiple. I should have just let him live because it's a timer, but there's no incentive on actually killing stuff. You know, it doesn't give you anything extra. Yeah, nothing. So I'll just run around and do them. It's like the chain of attacks continues through, you know, my dashes.
I'm not so ready.
I'm sorry, but frozen. They're affected by this when they have barrier. No, I think maybe this one in particular is somewhat resistant to the absorption thing. Somewhat, because he did seem to, you know, still be that dead thingy.
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself.
And are we gonna get undead joining us to battle, or like? Okay, no, just.
Those despair towns are just
okay.
Pretty impressive.
Run, loot, loot. Don't get me into a cutscene or anything.
There
we go.
Leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Okay, so before we do, we did level up. We got 2 level ups today, in one single session. Control abilities, afflictions, projectile. We could try this one to see how it works out, because this and this is projectile in theory. Affliction damage. The thing is, we don't really do afflictions, do we? So that's a wasted point right there. Cold damage 10%. Oh, this is massive, but we gotta pick shitty spell I don't want versus mana on take damage. We'll take this one then. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. I mean, I think we'll have more than enough points given for the next advance of the specialty. We need level 30, which, you know, we're ever closer, but not by too much. Got the best staff. It's the one he has equipped, or no? We just, there we go. And another attack my target buff, as if I ever do it. I guess I shall. No worries. Any more loot around though? Because I thought that chest spawned right as we finished combat. I didn't see it while running around, so.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory?
The
Venatori
did mention that.
should never have this. I must find out where it came from.
Right, what is it? I'm guessing that might be his main, you know, companion quest.
Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
No comments about the Hand of Glory, no? Yeah. Not yet.
Let me take one last look around.
Yeah, because I can't break any of these. I'm just stuck in this room, right? I can't actually. Or is there? Can I? That's protected. I can't even blow it up from here. So, yeah, I guess there's not much else to do because I can't enter. Can I jump through this? Surely not. No. Okay, I was like, that would be silly. Yeah, no, I guess we complete the quest.
Shall we depart?
Yeah, depart immediately.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Will he tell me about the hand, perhaps? I'm like, it's barely give us any info at all.
But I swear, we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Please tell me we have the funny, silly skeleton servant in the lighthouse. It's like, as long as companions come with pets of sorts, I'm happy. Okay.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fae.
Oh, hello.
The Elven Gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the Blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fate expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Yeah, he's just eager to join because he doesn't give a shit about how dangerous it is. Promise you, yes, yes. Thank you, game, for giving me that. Of course they approve.
Manfred? But of course.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful. I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
Yes, I'm obsessed.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
More random magical jargon followed by, you know, evil laughter. What in the Disney shit was that cutscene? Just as the game gives me something I like, it proceeds to give me something that's just, yeah, cringe-inducing, but alas. Alright, where to go? Oh, no, it's another mission, is it not? Oh, no, it's just probably about chance. Yeah, that makes sense. Permission granted. Yeah, so we probably have access to that map again. Chooses by the without. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, we don't have Lucanus for a while. We have Emmerich, and he leveled up, so let's check out his other spells. What does he have? He has healing, surprisingly. He has the time slow thing. And what is this? Final rites. So, like a skeleton that does a little pose and then explodes. Because look at this shit. There's barely any bloody effect on it, is there? It's just lazy. Okay. Oh, at least this one has like a weird thing that cycles around, I guess. We're gonna spec into Bell Tools, Final Rites, and Replenish, I believe. Are they all quiet? They are, lovely. So the two spells were just for the, you know, early game. Manage for slow health, Price Necrosis, already afflicted by Necrosis, and detonation damage. So it's either DPS or explosive damage. Second hit and stagger. Okay, yeah, no. Necrosis. Yep, why not? So Hanging Spirits. Yeah, we don't need it. Plus, aside from this one being boring, we already apply Weaken with our main ability ourselves. Meaning we can go with this, and then... Oh, fuck, it just spins them around. Yeah, I need Replenish. There we go. So we have someone with a heal. Should I put Replenish at the... Yeah, usually I have it in the second position. But yeah. No keepsake or anything yet. Character, did we level up? But we already applied the thing, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to... is there any... I guess Oh, Nev has a... Oh, okay, so I guess we'll maybe stop it here, and I'll talk to everyone here and see if I get any other quests and the like. As I might have, you know, one at the crypts before going to the Dragon Slayer. But yeah, this was an alright session. At least not as brutal and miserably unlucky as last time. But yeah, no, they had some ups and downs. But yeah, not the best area thus far. Even though does look nice. Mechanically, there was nothing really interesting to it. But yeah, that is it for this session then. I'm hoping the next one will pick up again. Or otherwise I'll just entertain myself by being entertaining myself rather than the game. But worst case scenario. But yeah, at least every now and then it does hit me with, you know, they have a pet and I'm happy, which is all I need. So yeah, no, we'll stop it here with a nice sunlight in the middle of the dreamscape, apparently. And yeah, I'll see you guys around, hopefully. Cheers, bye.